I can never do what you do. That's what I hear people say a lot. And I'm like what? And they'll tell me, like jump on social media, put yourself out there, like getting on video. Like I would never. I think there's a assumption here that is incorrect. So I come on social media and I do this sort of stuff because it's actually just part of growth. I do it to learn to not be camera shy and to have a voice and to express what I'm thinking. However, that's actually not how I earn money at all. The posts I make, I don't make money from the post. I don't make money from people engaging in my posts or making comments. If I did, I would be pretty poor. So here's how I actually make money. And you can do it too. The way I make money is actually through community. So I have a community where we read books. So currently we're reading a book. And through this community, people get to know me from there. And various people go, oh yeah, I've heard about your book club. And even if they don't attend the book club, the fact that it exists gives them an avenue to connect to me, right? They might be, they get to know that I'm interested in personal growth, like to meet thought leaders. They might be an author themselves, so they want to reach out, all sorts of various things, right? And here's the kicker. You are sitting on a gold mine and you don't even know it. So in a couple of days, my Thursday, 8 o'clock in Australia, Sydney, which is Wednesday afternoon or evening in other parts of the world, we're going to go through and talk about the easiest way you can monetize your gold mine. Let me tell you a story. When I used to work in corporate, I used to get out of bed and rush out in the morning every day. And I had a dog. His name's Echo. And so every morning, Echo's like really excited, because I'm awake and he's already awake and he's ready for his breakfast. And of course, I'm rushing around and then I have to leave for work. So I feed him. But see, here's the thing. He would typically go outside as soon as I open the door. He'll run out the garden and he'll go for his, morning bathroom ritual, right? And then he comes in. The thing is, like, there are instances where maybe he wants attention, maybe he wants something else, whatever. There's a couple of times when, whilst I'm getting dressed and stuff, instead of going outside, he went and peed on my rug. And my rug is kind of like $800, like it's not a $2 rug. So he's a $800 rug that just got peed on. I'm rushing to work. And I'm just trying to dabble it with whatever, napkin, soak it out. Well, I'm tossing between, do I want to be late to work or, try and clean out this carpet thing that I don't even really know how. Like, do I have the right rug carpet cleaner? How do I get it out without, do I use baking soda? Do I use lemon juice, vinegar? What do I use, right? And how long do I have to leave it sitting there? And with all of this, I end up going, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll deal with it when I come home. Of course, by the time I come home, it's all soaked. And I probably didn't even deal with it until the weekend, right? I just took it out, tried to wash it, then left it out in the garden to hope for the sun to clear it out or something. I don't know what I was thinking. And so because this rug cost me a fair bit, I thought, you know what, it's fine. I'm going to get a professional cleaner and come clean it and pay $150 or $200, whatever it was. I still think, even though it's expensive, I still think It's a fraction of the price of my rug, right? So I had a professional come and clean it, and it still smelled by the end of it. It still smelled. Well, I still have to pay the guy, don't I? Or do I not pay him and argue with him that it's, you know, he's like, it's cleaned it, it'll be fine. Just let it air and it'll be good. And it wasn't good, that's the thing. So, what's my problem? The dog peed on my rug. If you are someone that knows how to solve this problem, you could create a membership. Just like, and I'm talking about if you have a real solution, right? And it might be a preventative problem for dog owners. You could be solving a problem of crying kids. You have a newborn and you know how to get a kid not to cry. How much would parent pay for that? And also just to feel like you're not insane to go into a community with other newborn mothers, might not be using the right term, new mums, right? Just to be in a space where you can talk to other mothers so you don't feel like you're the crazy one. So when I spoke to my friends who is first, you know, the first load of mums, because like we're not all mums at the beginning, they were like, I feel like I'm a cow. And I'm like, what do you mean? And it's kind of funny when they explain it. I'm sure mums know. And so that's what it's about. Building a community of people that is going through the same journey as you, or is interested in knowing more about that. If you go to the dog owner example, I was just hearing someone say how, the reason they got a dog is way easier for dating because, you know, other dog owners or animal lover gravitate towards the dogs, and there's like something in common to talk about. So you may create a community of dog owners to solve these problems. At the same time, you're solving additional desires that different community members might have. So you could be benefiting people in multiple ways, in ways you never even thought about, just by building a community. So this is what this book is all about. Predictable profits. And it gives an example here where it's like, if you know hundreds of people on social media or thousands of people, don't you think that you could easily be charging like $25 a month for a measly 20 people, which will make you $500 a month? Wouldn't it be cool just to have an extra side income about that for something that you enjoy, that's going to entertain you and have new people around you, new connections? And if you charge, you go, well, actually, yeah, $30, $25 is pretty cheap. What if I made it $50 and I have 80 members? That's $4,000. So you see how easy it is to create recurring income and kind of start a side business with minimum work. And I don't think people realize how easy it is. So, in a couple of days, we're going to go through this book, Predictable Profits. I'm going to go through in the best takeaways I got from this book, do a summary for you, and then the author himself, Stu McLaren, is going to come in so you can ask any question you want to him. Of course, send the questions beforehand. There's an area in my book club where I ask you what question you have for Stu, and also prior, I'll probably just ask again. You've got to tell me beforehand so we can make the most time we have with Stu. He's an 8-figure coach. He's earning 8 figures just from having a membership site. Think about that. Think about what kind of changes that will do for your life. All right. That's all I'm going to share for now. If this sounds interesting and you are like, man, I really am sitting in a gold mine and I don't even know it, because you thought all this time you have to be an expert about something, you have to have all this certification, all this training for something. It's like, no, you don't. There's a lady that literally just teaches every month. She come up with an idea of how to entertain like bored kids. So she creates something like a creative activity. And she's like, oh, this is what I did for my kids. Here's the templates, here's the cutout. Hey, you can try this too. And then people have so much fun doing it together. People have so much fun doing it together. You know, when you're on like a mom's journey and you literally feel like you have no friends and the connection, you can't go out to certain places and you can't go on holidays or whatever. And then you have this like little community of other mothers that's also sharing in the joy that you have found, that you have shared with your kid, and you can bring that to others. How cool is that? Like, it could be as simple as that. It's like coming up with one activity so that other mothers can also benefit and have this bonding moment with their kid. So many opportunities. All right. If you guys already have some fun in 2025 and make another stream of income, join us. It's free. I'll see you in Zoom.